There's something really that nefarious, that you and I will probably never know. I have 2 tours in Vietnam as a U.S. Marine. I think we're going to war. That's the worst case scenario. The economy is this huge balloon, and that's you and me hanging in that little gondola back there. Well, the balloon's coming down. This is going to be hotter than real estate in the next few years. That means this thing here is going down. This is trash.
Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Talk Crypto. If you haven't been following the balloon saga for some reason, well, Washington is accusing Beijing of using surveillance, while China claims it was a civilian research vessel that drifted across Alaska's islands. Additionally, there have been UFO sightings and shootdowns in Canada. Today's video features Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, who shares his thoughts on these topics as well as his investment strategy for 2023. Robert recently voiced his concern by tweeting about why no action is taken when China is sending out spy balloons to monitor us, buying up farmland close to our air bases, and even using TikTok to collect data on people. In his recent talk with Daniela Cambone, Robert mentioned something nefarious is going on, and it's a scary time right now. He went on to say that he thinks we may be heading into a war, and there could be an impending financial crash. He concludes by saying these are epic times, and we need to prepare. The good news is that gold and silver are great investments. Paper money is not worth much. According to Robert, silver is the hottest investment right now, and is also one of the most undervalued commodities in the market. Robert is also a huge Bitcoin enthusiast who looks at blockchain as an accounting system, and Charlie Munger being associated with the Federal Reserve, Treasury, and Wall Street. He encourages others to invest in it, and even makes a prediction about its price in 2025. Let's hear what Robert Kiyosaki has to say about the Chinese spy balloons, Charlie Munger, Bitcoin, and AI. It'll be interesting. But before we do, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we bring you daily content on the latest crypto news. And now, let's jump right into the video.
Well, first of all, I'm Japanese American and 4th generation, so I'm not going to tout the homeland of Japan. But during World War II, the Japanese floated 9,000 balloons over America. And there's a plaque written to that. So this is not something new. It's a way of spying. But also, being 4th generation, I flew for the U.S. Marine Corps in Vietnam, and this is what I flew. It's a helicopter gunship, and they don't need an F-22 to shoot down a balloon. They could send one of these things up. At this point, at my age, I have no idea what's going on anymore. It doesn't make any sense. Why did they open up the border and fentanyl pours across? Why did Biden cut off the Keystone XL pipeline? So we got, the Chinese spy on us all the time. They send students. As you and I have talked about, my gold mine in China was taken. I took the gold mine public through the Toronto Stock Exchange. And as soon as we struck gold, the Chinese took it. But we don't do anything. So why? They could have set one of these things up and shot down the balloon. But what are we doing?
A recent article from Scientific American discussed why we are suddenly noticing spy balloons, stating that at any given time, there could be hundreds or thousands of these floating objects overhead. So, why are we only talking about this now? On his last video, Max Kaiser said this was all a distraction from what's really going on in the world. You might want to check that video out as well. Moving back to our interview, does Robert feel the same way?
I suspect that, but I hate to say this, I have 2 tours in Vietnam as a U.S. Marine. I think we're going to war. That's the worst case scenario. This Ukraine-Russia thing, and Biden's dealing with China and all this. There's something really that nefarious, that you and I will probably never know. And my friend Donald Trump, we wrote 2 books. Donald and I wrote 2 books together. He was very much against China, and Biden is very much pro-China. He and his son Hunter, plus the Ukraine, plus Russia. So I'm not political, as you know, but I don't listen to what Biden says. I listen to what he's doing. And what he's doing is disturbing. It's very, very disturbing. My concern is, Daniela, that they throw around words such, we could have a limited nuclear war. Oh, give me a break. So anyway, it's a frightening time, Daniela. I listen to the media like you do. How come the FBI took so long to find? They still haven't found Hunter's laptop. I don't even know that. And how come Hillary did the same thing? and they take down my friend Trump. I really don't understand what's going on. But Danielle, the good news is this. This is a gold eagle, this a silver buffalo, and this stuff is fake. So the good news is they stay with the gold and I stay with silver, because this is international money. This is God's money. It was put here by God.
The global economic outlook is not promising, which may explain why some countries and many billionaires are stockpiling gold. Robert recently tweeted his opinion that all assets, such as gold, silver and Bitcoin, will come crashing down. However, this is good news for investors who are looking to accumulate these assets. Let's get back to the interview as Robert goes through the investment opportunities coming in 2023, and why he loves gold, silver, and Bitcoin. He also commented on Charlie Munger's statement about cryptocurrencies, and how technological advancements will reshape our world.
I like crashes. When that balloon back there, our friend George Gammon, he inspired him to hang a balloon back there. The balloon is what happened after 2008. And rather than fix the problem, Bernanke just pumped money into it. Then after COVID, they pumped even more money into it. So this economy is this huge balloon. And that's you and me hanging in that little gondola back there. And that's why they say, was it going to be a hard landing or a soft landing? Well, the balloon's coming down. And that's why I want to inspire people to buy gold and silver right now. I want to get them off their butts and go down to the local dealer. And this here is an eagle. I bought the first one in Vietnam for $50. And it was illegal for me in '72 to buy gold. Imagine that. Illegal. I just smuggled that damn thing in. I still have that thing. I paid $50 for it. And today it's worth $2,000. All that means to me is this piece of toilet paper is coming down. So I'm doing my best, like you are, to get people off of fake money, which is this stuff here, toilet paper, and get into silver. How many years I've been talking about silver? Because this is an industrial metal. It's burned at every EV, every solar panel and all that. This is burned up. I'm a real estate guy, but this is going to be hotter than real estate next few years. Gold and silver. My concern is it's not that silver is going up. This stuff is coming down. And that's why the Rich Dad Poor Dad, 25 years now, Rich Dad Poor Dad is still number one. Imagine that. And I said savers are losers. My first Kruger was $50. I bought it in Vietnam, in Hong Kong, I mean. It's now $2,000. And this used to be $50. Today it's $30. Silver is the most suppressed, manipulated, whatever you want to call it. Precious. This is the hottest investment right now, is silver. So I would be accumulating as much as I never sell, as you know. I just accumulate. I save silver and gold, not toilet paper. Well, Charlie Munger's an old man like me. We're about the same age, so, as when I wrote this book here, Who Stole My Pension, my concern here is that the boomers are the biggest generation in history. And when their pensions go, it's going to suck cash out of the stock market. So Charlie would probably still say buy stocks. But the reason I like cryptos, not Bitcoin, is because of blockchain. And blockchain is an accounting system. It's more legitimate than the Fed or the Treasury or Wall Street. So Charlie Munger is in the Fed, Treasury, Wall Street crowd. And the younger generations, millennials and below, are in, iPhone crowd. This is the most powerful tool I've ever seen. I still don't know how to use it because I'm an old guy. But this thing here is the most powerful tool I've ever seen in history. So the younger generation is on this thing while Charlie Munger is on, the Fed, Treasury, and Wall Street. Formalization is the ability to do more with less. And that's why I'm saying this thing here is the most powerful tool I've ever seen. So this is just a start, and AI is going to take it to the next level. AI is going to replace so many people and bring so many changes. Yeah. It's like, look at Uber and a taxi. Who would ever dream Uber was possible? The acceleration of technology is called ephemeralization. And that's my concern, Danielle. We haven't seen anything yet because it just accelerates. Do you know what I mean? You get one invention, It's like when the car was invented and a whole new industries took off from it. So there's a lot going on. And right now, this was $50 in 1972. It's now 2000. That means this thing here is going down. This is trash. My company we're studying homelessness right now. And the next video we're studying, we studied this morning. There's about 20 of us get together. We watch a video. We watched a video on Venezuela, the richest country, one of the richest countries in the world, is the poorest country. And then the next video we're studying is homelessness in California, another rich country. But it's also going homeless. So there's something going on, Daniela, which I have not figured out yet. How can two rich countries, Venezuela, America, and the richest state, California or New York, why is the homelessness going up? It disturbs me. I don't like it. And I just don't know what's going on. So it's strange. It's epic times. We'll look back upon this, go, what the hell were we doing? Remember, a Marine helicopter pilot can shoot down a balloon. You don't need an F-22 or whatever they shot it down with. And why did they wait for it to cross the whole America before they shut it down over the ocean? It doesn't make sense to me. Something is so goofy. Why'd they open up the border? I don't know. Why'd they cut off the Keystone XL pipeline? I don't know. And why don't they teach money at school? I don't know.
Robert predicts that by 2025, gold will be at $5,000, silver at $500, and Bitcoin at $500,000, as fiat money will be destroyed. According to Robert, these are epic times and a bigger crash is coming, but there is no need to panic as crashes are where big fortunes are made. What do you think about Robert's prediction for 2023? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give us a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. This is Let's Talk Crypto, and we'll see you in the next video.